Plug this place.
Here we are, Two Guys Trying Podcast.
Yeah, we're podcasting. It's called Slingshots Espresso, and it is... Oh, wait. Maybe this is Oregon. Did it say Oregon? Oh, wait, there's 2 locations. There's one in Oregon, which must go check out, and there's also one in... Oh, wait. Never mind. I saw Vancouver, and I was thinking it was Canada, but it's Vancouver, Washington.
Canada?
Yeah, but, so what it is this sweet coffee shop. So, yeah, they all are just dressed really, really, really promiscuously. It's very, very nice.
This is a coffee shop?
Yep, that's how they serve coffee there. Yeah.
Do they tip? Are you supposed to tip?
Just the tip.
Oh. Just the tip.
Dude, like, seriously? Let's go get some coffee.
We can bring some. I got a coffee maker, but where's this place at?
Oregon and Washington.
Alright. Might be possible.
And it looks like the talent's a lot better than Hooters.
Because these girls want their coffee. Hooters girls don't even like chicken half the time. Or don't even know how to cook chicken. And I have no idea what I'm doing in my notebook here.
I don't know what you're doing either. That's all I got on that.
How does that make you feel?
Pretty awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm about ready to send you downstairs,
yeah, you should, because he's loud.
Yeah. I'll be right back, guys. Come on, Duke. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
He's just breathing. As far as it goes down. What'd you do? Ain't fucking around with this window. Bring it out a little more.
Cool. You're going to have to edit all that out.
Okay.
3 black lines.
Good job, man.
I'm going to shut the closet door.
Yeah, is it bothering you?
Excuse the mess, guys. I'm moving.
They can't even see it.
Oh, yeah. That's right. So how's pouring concrete, dude?
That was good. Yeah, that's pretty good. We had to do a lot of wheelbarrowing. Wheelbarrowing. Not to... Yeah, do you know wheelbarrow isn't a barrel?
It's a barrow?
Yeah, it's not B-A-R-R-E-O, or how do you spell barrel? I don't know. And it's actually B-A-R-R-O-W, which you would think it'd be like a wheelbarrow. Like, yeah, you cut a barrel in half, you put it on some fucking wheels and handles, and hell yeah, dude.
It seems like how that invention got started.
But nope, it's a barrow.
Barrow.
Yeah.
So I was saying it right all those days when I was a little kid.
Yeah. Fucking it up. It's a wheelbarrow. It's weird, huh?
Yeah. How'd you find that out?
Me and Uncle Ty were just talking about it one day, and we looked it up because it's fucking the future and we have internet.
Hold on. My landlord.
Yeah.
6 p.m. I'll coordinate with that later.
You have to be out of here. You have to be out of here by 6 p.m.?
No, he's showing the house.
Oh. Tomorrow 6 p.m.?
Tomorrow 6 p.m.
Oh, wow. Let him know it's messy.
Yeah, but what's to be expected? It's not like we're going to keep it pristine until like the days we move out.
When are you moving out?
We're planning on being out of here. I know, I can't if I can remember. 2 or 3 days before the month's over.
Word.
I know we're planning on trying to clean everything up around the 29th and 30th. We'll definitely be out of here by the 30th and 29th, because I'm off those 2 days also. And then...
Man, it's taking you a lot longer than a day to pack all your stuff.
Just going through and getting rid of a lot of it too, though, man.
Hell yeah. Sorry.
Acquired a lot of shit over this year. Or actually just going through all the shit I have acquired throughout the years instead of just fucking...
Keeping it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I try not to just keep anything, ever, really. It's
Good for you.
It's almost not... It's almost... Sometimes it has a
Such a minimalist.
Impact, but, dude, I just don't want shit, dude. Fuck all this shit. More shit I gotta take care of. More shit just adds up for no reason. And then you have a house like my grandma Eleanor's one day.
Just useless junk that has no meaning or
right,
just clutter.
Yeah.
Courtney said her grandparents' place is getting that bad already. Like, it just accumulated so much shit. Her old room's just full of shit, apparently.
Hell yeah.
It's like, why?
Hope you're not moving back in.
Yeah. He's cool.
Yeah, hell yeah, he's cool. He's the coolest motherfucker I know. Ain't that right?
I won't give him that much credit.
He is pretty cool, though.
He did chew a hole through a wall.
Damn near.
So you need to tunnel out of anywhere.
He's good now.
He's the one to take.
He hasn't fucked nothing up in a long time.
That's cool.
Unless the cat knocks something down, and then it's like... I know, they're scheming, bro.
So, I messaged Bongo Jack earlier.
Yeah.
I sent him our last podcast. And he said he'd totally be cool, totally love to do a podcast with us.
Hell yeah.
So we're going to try figuring that out.
Alright, that's what's up.
Hells
Yeah, before you leave, in the mix of a bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
We're going to do a podcast on the road.
We could try. I'm willing to bet we can make
bring
that
our
work.
computers and
Yeah.
mics and shit.
It's all mobile.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all mobile. It was all in the backpack from the last podcast where we did it at your place.
Alright.
But I just realized I listened to the whole podcast today and before I uploaded it to Podbean, and I didn't actually save the last edit I did, which there's going to be a gap. Like, for whatever reason, it just cut out. Like, it was like a 5 or 10 second gap of silence. And I edited it out, but I didn't save it. And so the file I actually uploaded to Podbean was the version that I did all the previous editing to.
Good job. You
Fucked it up, man.
Can't believe you.
How they go back, find that fucking, that silence gap. You done fucked that up, dude. Just come here and just break my shit.
I will smash that bitch on the ground, dude.
Please don't. It's a fucking delicacy, man. It's like, it's how I tell people what I used to do with myself.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I did do that once, though. When I was in Champaign County. We were fucking... Our remote was fucked up because we were using it to light fucking cigarettes and other stuff. And so we had to reprogram the next place, like the day room next to us's remote, and use it on our TV. Well, I didn't know how to program it, so there's only one dude that did. So I was like, hey bro, I was like, you program this remote so we can use it real quick? And he's like, nah, I'm busy. I'm like, bro, just fucking program the remote real quick. Takes he's like, nah man, I'm fucking busy. And I'm like, dude, I'll fucking smash this motherfucking thing. He says, smash that bitch. And I said, smash, dude. And everybody's like, oh, you best walk yourself, bro. You fucking fucked up. And I'm like, went into my fucking cell, dude. Took my shirt off, dude. Took my fucking socks off, dude. Rolled my fucking pants up so I don't step on, dude. I waited for anybody, but nobody came. And then nobody ever did anything about it. So, whatever.
And now, we're just short a remote.
Yeah. I was just going to wait for him to funnel in through the door, you know? If I can get him at a choke point. Only one can come in at a time.
When that one drops, take down the next one.
Hopefully it works that way.
It's a good strategy.
Yeah.
Tight quarters. You know? Fucking can't get 3 of them in there on you, hitting you at once.
Yeah, if you guys haven't noticed by now, I have a bit of a past and a history of mischievousness and trouble. But I am a reformed citizen of the United States of America. I ain't been in trouble in like 7 years. Fucking clean living, dude. Just trying to make my life better, try to be a better person, do better things with myself. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job.
I say you're doing alright. Could always be doing better.
Yeah, for sure. Trust me.
You just suck.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the hell
You don't know that more than I know
that.
that. Trust me. Which is weird because like I get down on myself and I get like bits of depression or fucking whatever, and it's like, what the fuck am I even sad about, dude?
I was that way 2-3 days ago,
I'm not
man.
living in a ditch or like, dude, I've been way fucking worse, dude. But it's just like I have this expectation of who I feel like I should be or what I should have done or what I should be doing, and then like it just fucking compiles or I'm not where I feel like I could or should be.
Because you have this mental idea of what you think you want in life or how you
capable
or this viewing of how you think you should be, and you're not meeting that standard to yourself.
Right. Which really I'm meeting it. I'm above and beyond, dude. Anything I could have ever expected myself for coming from where I've come from and doing what I have done.
I mean, I guess at the end of the day, you still want better for yourself, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's always good to always have that continuous want to progress,
Right.
you know? But at some point, you know, it's that continualization of wanting to progress where it's just like nothing's ever enough to satisfy. Right. And that's what causes you to go into a spiral of depression, you know? And it just comes in bits, I feel like.
Yeah, it's weird. Weird. I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't. And even when I do feel that, and then I do tell myself that, hey man, dude, you're fucking, like what I just said right now, how I'm like way better off than I ever could have imagined I would be, you know, in comparison to where I've come from or, you know, where I've been. It's like, but I still feel depressed. You know, it's like, I know I shouldn't because it's not a real valid fucking feeling because I'm actually doing great, dude. I've got fucking, I'm a great father. I spend great time with my kids. I take them on adventures. I go on adventures, dude. I fucking have been I go almost pretty much anywhere I fucking want, dude, and do whatever I fucking want, dude. Like, pretty much, dude. Like, I've gone all over. I go to fucking festivals, fucking Colorado, fucking Rocky Mountain National Park, fucking I just took a motorcycle trip over the weekend, fucking hammock camp, swam in a fucking natural spring, you know, I've fucking done all sorts of fucking shit, dude, and it's like, but then again, I'll just fucking be depressed about some shit for no fucking reason, and I'll be like, hey, that's for no reason, and I'll be like, hey, I'm still fucking depressed, for no reason. Yeah, and it almost even makes it even worse because you're like, what the fuck, dude?
I was that way in the garage 2 nights ago, fucking 2-3 nights ago now. Fucking, I was working on my bike and actually I cut the grass, did some other shit, and was finally getting started on the bike. And it's just like the whole fucking day was just like this angry blah, and then
annoyed.
And then fucking by the time I got in the garage, I was just like, why am I, you know, like the whole time I'm on the ride or on the lawnmower, I'm just like, I don't even know what the fuck's feeding this. Like, it's just getting worse, and like,
right, and
I have no idea how to like.
And
make
you're not
any
trying
of this.
to feed it.
Exactly. And then I'm sitting in the garage, and I finally got the bike in the middle of the garage. You know, like got all that shit set up because I'm still like trying to be a responsible fucking adult and take care of the things I need to take care of.
Right.
You know, and because I know I'm gonna enjoy the bike later.
Right.
But it's just like finally got it sitting there. I just sat next to the wall. I was like, what the fuck is really like. Why am I this? I have no fucking reason to be any of this right now.
What
like,
the fuck is wrong with my brain?
I can't make it go away. And then Courtney finally came in, and I'm like, I fucking told her what was going on, like, and I was like, I have no reason. She's like, what's gonna make you happy? Because like, I feel like there's just been a lot of like trying to figure out this moving process, what we're gonna do from here, and we've been talking it out and trying to like plan, just make a smarter move, you know, be smart about what we got going on. And it's just, she's like, what do you think is going to really make you happy? It's like, honestly, right now, I should be as happy as fuck because I'm in my garage working on my bike and you're in here with me, you know, hanging out. Right. And fucking, that's like the best night to have, you know, on a work night.
Because it feels like there's something that you need to get that will get you that satisfaction, but it's like evasive. Like it just never arrives, you know? Like, you would think that these are the things, like, you do, like, even fucking... Sometimes even when I'm, like, going out on adventures, you know, and shit, I'm like, why the fuck am I even out here? You know, like, what the fuck am I even doing, dude? Like, do I really enjoy this?
Was I was there, like, some kind of, like, mental quest I was coming for on this? Or, like...
Yeah, what was I? Yeah,
what is my real intentions of being
Am I doing this to, like, free myself? Am I doing this because I actually enjoy it? Am I doing it because I think that I should enjoy it and that I'll get some sort of satisfaction and it's going to help my fucking...
Was I needing to get away from my house for a minute?
Yeah,
what good fucking could come from where I'm at right now? Right. Like, I see what you're saying, and...
This was on the weekend, dude. I'm like fucking sitting there and I'm like, why the fuck am I even I don't know, dude. It's weird, but I do enjoy it. And it is fun, but I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how they come.
The human mind is the fucking most insane goddamn thing.
Before any of that, I was on my way home from work. I just got an extra like hour and some odd minutes of overtime because I've been volunteering for hospital duty, you know, and fucking I get a paid lunch and an extra hour depending on how long it takes me to get back from the hospital. And I'm driving home, and it was Friday night, or it was Friday. It was Friday. No, it was Saturday. It was Saturday. And I don't even remember what the hell I was listening to. I just remember, you know, it just popped in my head. Like, the road was completely empty, just about 55 was. And I was just, like, sitting there thinking, I was like, dude, I'm moving to Colorado, you know? Like, I had that moment of, like, fuck yeah, bro.
It's going to still feel surreal until it actually happens, though.
And then, exactly, you're right. But, you know, I was happy as fuck. And then, I don't know, just throughout the day, just...
Right, and it's like, where does that come from? There's got to be something subconsciously feeding you that, right? And which leads me to believe, like, even further of, like, the two things inside of one fucking shell, dude. Like, you have, like, your conscious and your subconscious. Like, you have no real control over your subconscious, like, but it has control over your conscious. You know, it's like, it's this weird fucking relationship, dude. And it's like, who's fucking making the shots here? Because, like, I don't know, dude. Like, I wonder what... I don't know. It's probably also just really crazy talk. But it does feel like that. Like, when you even recognize that you're having an invalid feeling of depression or sadness or whatever, even though you know that you shouldn't feel that way because of the actual status of your life, and you're just, like, overcomplicating something, you know, and you make that realization, it still doesn't make you feel better.
It doesn't.
Why? Why? That's you, right? You are you.
Yeah.
And you come to that, but you still don't change how it feels. Like, so it's like there's like something else inside of us that like still makes you feel something regardless of if you're aware of it or not.
It's knowing the car is overheating doesn't solve the overheating.
Right.
You know, I mean.
Right, but
you should be able to find a way to.
But if you put water in it, and let's say that your positive thoughts and your positive realizations are the water, you would think that it would then fix the overheating of the car.
Right? I don't know, I just noticed those clipping on, like, everything lately.
No. Fucking clip that bitch. Still?
I don't know. There's going to be a lot. That's right where we went right there.
Whatever. Fuck it. We're winging it.
Nobody's told me the sound quality's bad yet.
Yeah. My dad asked us what it's about. He's like, I guess I could just download it and find out for myself. I'm like, yeah, you could. Yeah, you fucking could. I don't think me and my dad are going to go to Colorado now.
Oh, why not?
Man, dude, because... Alright, so it'd be 4th of July weekend, so it'd be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's 4 days. We'd have to fly out there, get a...
4th of July weekend, too.
Yeah, fly out there, fucking get a hotel, rent a car, whatever the fuck. And I'm like, dude, this is supposed to be relaxing, and we're supposed to just be, like, getting away, and this just sounds like fucking work, dude. So I think I'm just going to do is take him to my favorite spot and take him to the 11 Point River and go kayaking for the weekend and camp on the river a night or two. Because that is one of my favorite places, to be honest with you. It's like a magical wonderland down there.
So, yeah, Courtney and I are... Well, Courtney's looking into other places yet, too. Like, because we realized, like... Something we talked about while I was in the garage is we realized, you know, like... We're going to be in the same situation here if we go to Colorado. Like,
what do you mean?
Like, just working a job that we're probably not satisfied with. We're just going to be in a...
You're probably never going to find a job you're satisfied with.
I know. Let me finish here, bro. Let me finish. Like... I feel the same way, but I feel like it's also like worth trying to find that. But I feel like without any proper education, like get us towards something we think would help us fucking be doing the jobs that we'd want to do. You know, like I was planning on before I even started talking to Courtney, I was planning on doing tower crane operating. You know, and then I still got all that information. I could still go do that. You know, and probably enjoy that more than fucking being a correctional officer. So she's thinking about trying to do something while we're still in the position where we are, and just create a stepping stone to whenever we do relocate, we'll have a better certainty of a job.
Right.
Which is what you're supposed to fucking do anyways.
Right.
You know? But
don't overplan though either. I feel like you guys are like might be overthinking all this shit too. Like, you just like go out there, get a job, 'cause that's first and foremost. And it's like, because then now you're like getting too specific, and when you start getting too specific, it's too easy to fail. You know what I'm saying? Like you haven't even. I don't know. I feel like it.
We're shutting the door before we even walk through the door.
Yeah, for sure. Like, because now you're having this like pre-formed plan before you even, which is nice. You know, it's obviously good to have some sort of.
We have a financial plan at least.
Guidelines, you know, but it's like, you know, you get a job and then, you know, you want to go to school, look around at that shit, fucking.
She's afraid if we move to Colorado, she won't be able to afford to go to school at the time. For at least a good while.
Can you afford to go to school now?
She can't because she's an Illinois resident. And like she applies for all the fucking financial aid.
You're gonna be a Colorado resident.
Yeah, but it's like she'll have to wait for about a couple of years. I'm pretty sure that's how that goes. You gotta like live in the state for a couple of years to qualify for state assistance.
Let's look it up. I'll look that up.
You do that because I'm actually afraid to touch
it's
this.
A couple years.
I could be wrong. I'll look it up on my phone, actually.
Okay, 1 year.
Alright.
In-state tuition residency requirements require 1 year.
That ain't too
Still
bad.
longer than I thought. I thought it was only like 3 to 6 months.
I was saying it was at least 2 or 3 years.
No, 1 year.
Yeah, that ain't too bad though. Been listening to some Spamble.
I know. That's who this is.
Yeah. That's who we're gonna go see.
Yep. Pretty exciting.
Hell yeah, bro.
Dude, speaking of cool places, apparently they're going to try to push the recreational legalization of marijuana in July for Illinois.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not gonna help anything. It'll just make Illinois a little bit cooler, a little bit more tolerable.
It's going to change shit. Yeah.
I think that's a little too late. I feel like
Yeah, you
everybody.
have to have two. Oh, sorry.
No, you go for it.
Two government issued documents that demonstrate state residency, and at least one of these documents established residency must be dated at least 12 months prior to first date of class. So you can even enroll the semester before, you know, you can get enrolled and shit.
As soon as we get there, get
Some sort
all
of
of our registration, everything's transferred over to fucking Illinois right out the or to Colorado right out the gate,
right.
which would be a good idea. Should be a real good idea. I've been checking out the wind turbine technician jobs.
Hell yeah.
Figured
How's
that'd
that
be
going?
it's good. It seems promising, but
I think I got a buddy that does that actually.
oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if he lives. I think he travels for it though. He was in Colorado for a while. He might still be out there actually.
That's what Courtney was saying. Saying it's a lot of traveling that they try to get you home over the weekend. Which I'm cool with that. She's not.
Right.
Being over the road eventually all the time would get tiring.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
I like coming
Unless
out.
it was just you.
Yeah, if it was just me, I'd
Yeah.
exactly. If I had, yeah, that's a single man's game.
Yeah.
Definitely a single man's game.
Party.
Feel better.
Yeah, kind of. I've been gassed today. Probably 'cause I ate some of those Mountain House like freeze dried foods while I was on the
yeah?
bike. Yeah. Yeah. I fucking. Did you look at any of the videos or anything?
I checked out some of them.
Yeah.
No,
I use that. I
Keep
use that.
going.
Oh, I need that stove back too from.
all right.
Yeah.
It's in my camping stuff.
You could have used it if we went on a trip together, but it's still mine.
This is a situation we're in.
Yeah.
This is. I'd be on.
Did I give you anything else?
Those steaks.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You want those back too?
Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
Yeah, if I never would have transferred, I'd be on vacation right now, and
Yeah, would you been?
yeah.
Oh, nice. That's what's up.
Probably told Gordon, I said, hey, fuck it, let's just go out and hang out in Colorado for the week before the show, you know,
Right.
and catch back up with them and
Right.
And then hang out some more after the show.
Yeah, you could have done that. But you still could go out there. Still have to fucking hang out.
Yeah.
We should go, we'll check something out while we're out there. We should go to Rocky Mountain National Park for sure.
We should. I was thinking about checking out Pueblo.
Yeah, we could do that too. Yeah, we should just go there. Well, I mean, I think we'll have.
I know there's a
multiple
shit
days.
ton of other parks right next to it also.
Right.
I was looking at it. I seen them. I don't know what fucking map I was looking at, but there was just national park after national park after national park, like all
Right,
just gridded off in Colorado. It was like, that's
Dude,
fucking great.
That's how I feel about, dude, riding the bike through Missouri, dude. I passed like probably 5 or 6 different fucking state or national fucking parks, dude. I was like, God damn, I didn't even know some of these were here. I knew some of them were, but I was like, damn, it's deep in here, dude.
Yeah, I noticed that whenever Courtney and I in February went hiking through Hahn Park. Like, I was just googling shit on my phone,
Right.
trying to figure out where to go. I was like, wow, there's a lot more. Like,
Yeah, Missouri's thick, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely grateful for that. Them roads there are fucking sweet, dude. I was fucking ripping.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, I was having fun, dude. Yeah, dude, I was fucking not crazy because you don't ever know if there's gonna be a car around the curve or if there's a driveway or fucking somebody's gonna pull out. But dude, a lot of roads, dude.
Or if there's just gonna be some random shit
Yeah.
out in the middle of the road. You
I
know?
didn't see much of anything, to be honest with you. Like, there wasn't very many cars, dude. Some of these back roads, dude, that are fucking just windy and ripping, dude. And I'm ripping around these roads, dude, like fucking 100 miles an hour, dude. Fucking leaned over, hitting turns, dude, doing like fucking 80 to 90, fucking. That's fun as shit, dude. Super fun.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's what's fun about this. I think I'm gonna make a rack for it, like so I can actually attach my shit a lot better onto the back of it.
All right.
I might even make a part on it to like carry a gas can with me, cause I don't know, just in case. It gets pretty fucking boony out, and it's good.
Whenever you only got like, what is it, 2.5, 3 gallon gas tank?
Yeah, I can go like 140 miles, which is fucking decent, but 20 of those miles is on E, like the lights on.
I mean, if you just carry a 1 gallon gas jug, that's
Right. Yeah. I fucking put some miles on the bike, dude. I filled up probably 5-6 times.
no shit.
Yeah.
He's also cruising though too. Like, he was fucking
Yeah.
doing 100 mile an hour. I'm sure it's pretty high RPMs.
Right. Yeah. That wasn't all the time though, but on some of those parts it was fucking just ripping, dude. Fucking did a wheelie, which was nice. Just wish I could recreate it like every time, dude. It's hard. Just been trying to fucking.
I never had the balls to try to do it with it on my bike, man. I was like, I don't want to have to fix it.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm sure I'll be all right.
Right.
I have insurance.
Right.
My bike is insured too, but
Right.
I don't want to have
To deal with
fix
that
it.
shit, right? I have pretty good control over that bike. Faux show.
This seems to handle nice. I like my Buell a lot better though.
I did not like your Buell.
I did. I liked it, but I like my Harley now too. So it's really comfortable.
Yeah.
I haven't even rode it yet this summer. Fucking working on it though. I pulled the fucking dipstick off of the tranny, and that oil was clear. Right? I was like, I don't need to change this.
Yeah. I guess you hadn't changed it since you went on that trip, huh?
Yeah. Not the primary, the transmission. I don't remember
Oh.
changing the transmission. I might have. I just don't
Right.
remember doing it. But it was fucking looked like brand new fucking oil in there. I'm like, I'm leaving this.
Right. Yeah.
The primary though, I changed that oil. It was dark.
Dirk.
And I need to get 1 more quart of oil for the motor. And then that'll be good to go. But I already got the filter in, 2 quarts of oil. I just need to get another 1.5 quart of the same oil.
You want to see this video of me jumping in the spring?
Hell yeah.
It's only on my computer. I need to fucking. I just stripped down to my fucking boxers and nobody was there. I was like, fuck it, I'm getting in.
Dude, that water looks great, dude.
Oh, dude, it's super great. 53 degrees all year round. Oh, dude, it made my body feel super good, too, dude. That was nice. I saw some locals there, and I was like, they're like, that was the first night I was there. They're like, did you walk to the spring? I was like, yeah. And I was like, bummer. There's signs that say not to get in it. And I'm like, yes, actually can't get in it. And they're like, oh, a little too cold yet this year for that. And I was like, I kind of do this. I can tell them
how come they don't want you to get in it?
I don't know. Did it anyways. Fuck them.
That was cool.
Yeah, then I just stopped it and threw it up on the shore.
Hell yeah, dude.
Chilled out for a little bit.
Water looks great.
Oh, dude, it was fucking amazing. Did you look at the videos of the spring?
I looked at some. I looked at one with all the rocks on it. Like, I don't remember what the fuck I was. When did you send those?
Last night.
I remember one was last night. Or it was.
Yeah, wait, maybe it was Saturday night.
I think it was Saturday night.
Fucking, I'll show them to you after this. So we're not just sitting here showing videos here for people to not see.
Listen to our commentary. Watching these videos that you're not seeing right now.
Yeah, so I pretty much, I guess I just told the motherfuckers what I did, dude. I got a waterproof bag, which I didn't need it because it wasn't fucking raining or wet out, but.
Better have it than not need it.
Yeah, and it's easy to keep all my shit in there and strap it on the bike securely. Fucking, but, yeah,
What you kicking?
I don't know, it just wasn't plugged in, and my things wasn't charging. It doesn't matter anyways, it's alright. Fucking, but, yeah, dude, I packed that new sleeping bag I got. That one, it got too cold for that, though. That thing's only rated to, like, fucking 50, 55 degrees.
Oh,
and
yeah?
It got to, like, 40, 45. I just put all my clothes on. I was alright. Next time, if I just take, like, a liner or something with, like a thin wool blanket that I have and get in there, I'll be alright. But the fucking...
I'd take a woolly. You can pack those down real thin.
Yeah.
And they're pretty warm. At least I feel like they are.
Right.
They used to be mine. It's been washed a few times.
Honestly, dude, my woolly does not pack down very small.
Really, man?
Yeah. I don't know what else I'm going to pack it down into. I'd roll it as tight as I could and fucking... Maybe if I had a compression sack. No, I mean, that's more like... that. It's like probably double the size of my sleeping bag.
Really?
Yeah, swear to God.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But I have a smaller wool blanket that I can fucking... That works good. I've used it for other situations. It packs down smaller than that. Fucking, yeah, I took that little stove. I used that for the first time.
How was that?
That was pretty dope, yeah. Fucking...
Good experiences?
Yeah, boiled some water. Fucking made one of those mountain house things. I had like a chicken teriyaki one for dinner, and then I ate the beef stroganoff one in the morning. I only ate that in the morning because, dude, I was still chilled to the bone. I was like, I'm gonna make this hot food and eat it.
Warm myself up.
Yeah, I even made a little fire in the morning. I was like, I wasn't gonna make a fire at all. I ended up fucking making a little one in the morning and fucking chilling for a little bit. Packed up all my gear. Fucking went down to the spring, hung out down there. There were some people, like, when I first got there, then they left, and then once they left, dude, I fucking stripped down to my fucking underwear and got in.
Took a nice little dip in the spring.
Yeah, and then fucking chilled there, and then just rode back. Stopped at a couple different places on the way back. Kicked it. It was a good time.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Sounds relaxing, actually. Like, nice. Like,
yeah.
Not really necessarily relaxing, but like soothing, therapeutic.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other words to describe it.
Yeah, it was just nice to be away, to do whatever, you know. It was like fucking, yeah, non-restricted. Whatever I felt like doing, I just did it.
Just gonna do it. We're just gonna get in the car.
I didn't even know where I was gonna go initially, and I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna make my way, because the only thing that I knew is that Van Buren, Missouri, had this Ozark Scenic Riverways visitor center, and I was like, I'm gonna go here and then figure something out from there. So I went there. They was closed, but they had some maps outside of like different places that you could go. So I'm like, all right, looked at this one, read it, and I'm like, nah. All right. And then I saw the one for Big Spring, and I was like, this is where I want to go. So I'm like, I couldn't figure out how to get there from where I was because the maps weren't very fucking
Accurate.
Yeah, they're accurate. They're just not very descriptive. Like they're very broad. So I'm like, went to a gas station. I didn't have any service either on my phone, so I was like, fuck it. So I went to a gas station, and then she's like, I'm like, I got gas on the bike, and she's like, oh yeah, where are you riding? And I was like, actually, that you ask, how do I get to Big Spring? She's like, oh yeah, right here, and you take a left, and then you take another left to the church, and you go down, and you'll be right there. And I was like, fuck yeah. So I went there, and they had camping, and I was like, fucking rode around, met some other people from Illinois that were from Effingham, and talked to them for a bit. And they actually had a van that they were staying in. I was like, this is my end goal. Like, this is where I want to be one day. They're like, yeah, we actually had a pull-behind camper, but we sold it, and this is our brothers, or it was his brothers or her brothers, and he let them borrow it or some shit. And I was like, hell yeah. So then I had to find a spot, set my hammock up, fucking went for a hike to the spring, and checked it all out, and then went back and made dinner, hung out, went to bed at like a little after dark. Woke up like 3 or 4 times fucking because it was cold, but I was like, whatever. Nothing you can do about it. What the fuck am I gonna do, dude? I'm like,
get on my bike and ride in the cold.
Yeah. You know, so then I woke up the next day and just cleaned all my shit up, fucking let it warm up a little bit, and then fucking went down to the spring and took a dip, and then dipped. Dip.
The hippity dippity. I worked, and then just started fucking going through shit and just getting rid of shit I don't need anymore, going through all the important paperwork, or paperwork I think is important and isn't important, like my Army files and GI Bill shit, and I don't know what else, taxes. Fucking found a bunch of shit that probably helped me find a better job, being a veteran assistant programs and crap like that.
Nice.
Found those earlier. Got the grass cut finally.
Define better job.
One I enjoyed doing, at least.
Okay. See, it's really, you know what's really weird though is Adam came over here and he was talking about his job, and it's just how different your guys' perspectives are on the Department of Corrections. He loves it because it's like he doesn't have a job at all, and you hate it because it's like you don't have a job at all.
Yeah, different mentalities.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I'm just not satisfied in it. You know?
Right.
I guess I'm not doing anything at home to fucking satisfy myself either. Like, and I kind of am, but
right.
Fucking.
What is it that will satisfy you?
See progress in something. I don't know. Like I'm glad that this is going on. Like I don't know yet, man. Still, I'd like to be able to enjoy myself a little bit more sometimes too.
Is it because of a lack of availability of enjoyment, or a lack of allowing self to enjoy?
I feel like that's probably about 50-50 anymore.
Right.
I think that's initially what really bummed me out yesterday too. Is, fucking my dad called me and seeing if I was going to ride with him over to Highland and watch my brother race, because actually Tristan rode with him. Actually, I think they were just going to the race. I don't think Tristan raced. And fucking didn't do that because I had all this other shit going on. Like, the grass was fucking damn near up halfway to my calf.
Oh yeah, I need to mow my grass.
And I've just been wanting to get my oil changed on my bike, and for me to go would have been like another, like, trying to just stay to our budget right now. Also, fucking be nice whenever we're not living outside our means. Not really living outside our means. It's just Courtney being sick hasn't fucking helped. So it's like, and then Matt came over and we gave him the drum set that I told him he could have. And he was having people over, and it's like, dude, I also got to work. I had to work a day trade yesterday, and I was like, if I didn't have to be up at 5 to work 16 hours, I'd be over and stay at least over till midnight. And even then, it's like, that still sucks knowing that I have to, you know, like,
right.
watch myself and not be able to fully, like, it's nice to just be a little bit free and, you know, like, yeah, whatever I got going on tomorrow, I'll get taken care of, you know, later. Instead, it's like, I gotta get up and actually adult on Sunday.
Right.
Get tired of that's how I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of things. Like I feel like I've sacrificed I have sacrificed my mid fucking 20s. A lot of it, I feel like. But when I was a single man, I was a drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been a lot of different things. I feel like I've wasted a lot of my youth. I've definitely fucked a lot of things up for myself very early on.
You see this new beginning? Fuck it.
Yeah. There isn't, though. Like, just because, like, because I have a criminal record, dude. Like, my freedoms to do things just are not there.
Not available.
Yeah, because, like, most people take a look at my record and they're like, probably not.
It's like, I don't know. There needs to be like, I don't know how there's.
I mean, but I guess after like a certain period of time, it's not as bad. But it's like, but the things I do have on my record are just not the best ones. They're probably the worst ones as far as employment goes to have.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. If there was like a way, like, it sucks that it's for like the rest of your life, like if there could be like only like 10 to 15 years, on your record, and where it's like, all right,
right, like
if you could if you could go through a path, to like get that taken off of there,
right. Now I just have to be more innovative. I ain't worried about it.
And it's also just your record. I mean, the best way to prove that you're not what your record says is just
by being different.
By proving, showing by the way you present yourself.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I do a pretty good job of that. I think I have a job at fucking with Todd and Jeff. If I wasn't who I am now, they would never fucking hired me to work there or asked me to fucking work there, dude.
Right.
At all. I didn't just get that job. Like, I fucking worked my ass off at Todd's, and then Todd's like, hey, man, we got some extra shit at the shop. You want to come work there, blah, blah. I'm like, so I did there, worked my ass off there, and was like, hey, you want a full-time job? Yeah, fucking sure, whatever. I was like, hey, you're fresh out. Here's a job. No. And honestly, up until then, dude, this is the most relationship I've ever had with either one of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have much. I don't have much relationship. Uncle Todd and I had a good relationship for a while when I was over at Turner Hall the fucking time.
Right.
But that's about it. Like,
yeah.
I feel like I don't have many good relations with many people in my family anymore.
Yeah, I think that's most people. Because I analyze it myself. Our family is obviously more distant than it used to be. My mom's side of the family is obviously more distant than it used to be. It's weird. It seems like there's staples that hold them together, like Granny, probably, and then my grandma Eleanor. Like, I don't know if it was really her that held it together, but it just did seem to dissipate, more so after that. But it's like, but then I don't know if I look at other families, if they're the same way, I don't know. I don't know if it's just like the direction society has moved into is that we're more individual than tribe, or that our tribe is becoming different because we're able to connect with people on a much broader scale than just our immediate family. I think that probably has a lot to do with it.
I feel like that does have a lot to do with it. I think that's also why, like, cheating and divorce rates are way higher because everything's viewed as disposable now.
I don't think that that's why cheating and divorce is fucking up higher. I think that it's up higher because people have no real grasp or concept of what the commitment of being married or love is. People that are just so whimsical to fucking think that they love somebody or something without even actually putting in time or effort into it first, and then they just want to jump right into something, and then they're like, oh, we were just riding the fucking wave of hormones that our body was secreting to make us feel even more attracted to you, and well, now that shit's worn off, and you know, and like, dude, we'll like, that's like you say, like, treat everybody like you're trying to fuck them because you're putting your best foot forward, and it's like, okay, well, like, yeah, maybe, like, that is a thing, dude, like, you know, you're trying to fucking bang a chick or do whatever. You're fucking slinging game. You're being the best you that you can be and presenting your best characters. But it's like, that's such a falsehood of who you are, because that is not who you are, dude. Like me, dude, if I put my fucking best foot forward and put all these positive attributes in me, it's not, because really, dude, I'm more so a fucking mess than I am all these fucking things, you know. And it's just like this temporary thing. So then you have like this false perception of who somebody is, you know, and that's who you fucking think you fall in love with, and then it turns out that there's all these other characteristics that end up coming out of the woodworks as more time passes, you know. And it's like, and people don't even wait for that shit to fucking happen, dude. It's like, people go to the fucking courthouse and get married after like a fucking month, and you're like, what the fuck is this even?
That happens way too often.
Fuck yeah, it does, dude.
There needs to be like,
there's no meaning.
Process.
There's no meaning behind it, dude. That's why, like, marriage. What the fuck are you gonna get married for, dude? It's like this weird tradition that like we're still clinging on to for some fucking weird reason. And like when people that don't believe in fucking, that aren't Christians, get fucking married, I'm like, I'm pretty sure marriage is like this sacrament in front of God to unite your souls or whatever. And I'm like, oh, you're a fucking atheist. Fuck are you married for?
What's really happening here? What are you trying to say? What's the purpose behind this?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like weird shit, dude. I don't know. And like fucking relationships in general are fucking weird to me for the most part. Like, yeah, fucking sure, I get fucking lonely at times, dude, and fucking it'd be nice to fucking have somebody, but most times for me speaking, I enjoy my solitude, dude. I enjoy being by myself. I enjoy being able to pack my shit up on the motorcycle and just go do whatever the fuck I want, dude. I enjoy that. And you know what, and I don't want to have to restrict myself because of fucking somebody else, dude. Fuck you, it's my life. It's my video game. You know what?
I'm not passing judgment on any of it.
Yeah,
and that's what you want to do.
Yeah,
do it too,
and you know
man.
what? And
I'll get you a pocket pussy for Christmas.
Hell yeah,
so
dude,
you can pack it up on your bike.
I'll fucking just jerk off, dude. I'll fucking jerk off right now on this goddamn podcast.
Please. By all means, if that's what you feel like you have to do.
I'm going in dry. I fucking and you know, and like my idea of it too is, you know, if I fucking meet somebody along the way, dude, that is interested in the same things, and it just so happens to work out that, or that we're both willing to sacrifice certain things to actually make something fucking work, then yeah. But other than that, dude, I'm not gonna alter who I am, dude. I'm tired of altering who I am for other fucking people.
Whenever you don't know who you are,
I just want to be me and do whatever the fuck I want to do, and that changes daily. You know, it varies. I want to be. I'm
not the same person I was before I took this shit.
I want to continue to be inconsistently consistent.
They're saying that's proven, like all the shit that's in your gut biome whenever you do take a shit, all the bacteria in there changes who you are. Is like the bacteria that's in your body is has a way of like controlling things in your body. Your stomach,
that all controls your serotonin fucking release and all sorts of your fucking cortisol release that fucking deals with inflammation and all sorts of other shit, dude. Is all actually comes from your gut, and that's why fucking eating certain things, like if you're fucking intolerant to something or fucking it doesn't agree right with your gut biome, that's why you can be fucking depressed or angry. It creates inflammation in places that it doesn't need to be inflammation. And yeah, and that's why intermittent fasting is also well, because it gives that bacteria a break, because when you have food in there, it inflames that bacteria naturally because it's working and breaking down this food and releasing these chemicals and, you know, whatever. So then when you do intermittent fasting, it allows that bacteria to not be inflamed and allows your body and your gut biome a rest.
And here you have a gut lesson by Jarrod and I.
Yeah. You didn't know you were fucking opening that can of worms, did you?
No, I was actually going to try directing this bitch back over to the family part. I didn't even mean for you to go into the whole...
Gut biome?
No, the marriage tangent thing.
Oh, yeah.
The gut biome was cool, but, like I was just trying to, like, where we were at on the, with, like...
Family?
Just the relationships within family and why they're, like... I feel like you might be right. I feel like they are a lot more distant. I feel like us as a people need to fucking try to bring it back, you know?
Why?
I don't know. I feel like if my family was around more, if I could be around like my relationships that I value a lot more often, then I feel like I would be happier. Having that sense of community. Fucking, they're just as busy as I am. I mean, they got shit. They got
right.
Fucking. It's this world we live in.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, there's a part of me that agrees with you. But there's also a part of me that this is just the evolution of society and mankind, and that we're just evolving into something new. And I think holding on to some of these traditions that we feel like might be important may just not be as important.
See, I feel like my brothers are closer with my mom and dad than I am because they get that sense of tribe because they're in the same church. You know, and I could see like I could get a sense that they all get a kick out of
going to church.
No, fuck no.
Fuck praise Jesus.
No, fucking. I get a sense that that's where they get their sense of community, and like that's where they see each other and can reconnect with everything. And it's like, and I'm not a part of that. And I'm also at work.
Yeah, and that's also that's also okay though, because you have the ability to connect with people that maybe carry the same beliefs as you, and you don't have to force yourself to believe in something that you don't believe in just to create a relationship with your family.
Yeah.
And if that's what you have to do to create a relationship with your family,
I'm not.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I'm not saying you are, but if you feel like that's what it is, then I don't know. I don't know, maybe your family should be more open and willing to fucking, I don't know, experience things differently as well, you know? You've tried the church thing.
Yeah.
I've tried Jesus. I ain't satisfied.
I'm not satisfied. That was weird.
Was it?
Go. Bring it. No, never mind. Something happened to where...
Yeah, I probably just like scraped it.
Yeah, you might have, but it's gave it a more hollow of a sound.
Hollow.
Oh no, then fucking while I was at church, or while I was at work, my parents' family was at church, and they all said grandma's. My dad sent me a message saying they're all going to grandma's after church, and it's like, well, I'm at work.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, I'd love to go see you guys at grandma's, you know, like, you guys go do your church thing, but that's what I'm saying. I want a different job to where like I could just kind of be off with everybody else. You know, sometimes it's nice, you know, trying to get shit done.
Right.
You know, nobody being around whenever because your day's off around in the middle of the week. But
see, I wouldn't mind that, to be honest with you, because I do shit by myself anyways.
I feel like I'm getting like over secluded.
Oh yeah. See, I'm just. See, that's where we're different beasts.
I know, but like, it was nice. Now I've had my fill of it.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to find that medium, and
right.
I don't know. I'm also just a very social person.
Right. I'm not. See, I always think I want to be social until I'm social, and then I'm like, that's why I'm not social. I just feel awkward and uncomfortable, and
I just like having meaningless conversation.
I don't. I
don't know. Like, I like trying to see how awkward I can make myself or how uncomfortable I can make the other person feel.
No.
You know? How far can I take this?
Let's take it real far.
And it gets that way at work a lot of times, and I win a lot.
Who's getting into butt stuff?
I win a lot. Especially whenever, like, the others, like, yesterday I was working that day trade, and I was fucking with the inmates hard. Like, this one dude has a mullet, and, like, I had to strip search him. Like, he gets visits quite a bit, so I got to search him on the way in and out, and I give him fucking shit with his mullet all the time.
Yeah.
You know, and he expects it from me now. But then for my day trade, I was yard 2, and he was coming out in the yard. I was like, and the wind was blowing. I was like, dude, your locks of hair are just so turning me on right now.
That's funny.
And there's like 4 other COs that don't even know who the fuck I am because I've been on day shift.
Right.
You know? There's like... this guy.
Who gives a fuck? They're making dick and gay jokes all goddamn day, dude. That's pretty much what prison is
Yeah.
a whole bunch of dudes pretending not to be gay.
And then later, fucking, I have to go relieve
By making gay jokes.
Yeah, I had to go relieve somebody in the house that inmate was in. And he was going into the shower. He was right after yard. He was going in the shower. And I was like, I'll be in there in a minute. I'm going to scrub that hair for you.
That's funny. At least they're all probably.
And these guys are just looking at me like, you're just like saying that to inmates? And I'm just like,
one of us. Yeah, why not?
like,
They're fucking people too,
fucking, bro. We're in a dorm with a bunch of guys. I've done this life before in the army. Like,
have you been to one house?
Yeah.
The meth house?
Yeah.
Dude, white people are fucking strange.
I had one guy. I'm at this desk. I might have talked about this on the podcast. I'm at this desk at the end of the wing, just dozing off. But I hear somebody come into the dorm. I don't remember which dorm it is. He goes, "What are the fucking odds when I walk in the bathroom that fucking the first stalls, three guys are in there jacking off?" So I walk by, 3 guys just going to town on each other. And one dude was in there just in it, eyes closed and just going. It's just like hearing that story. It's like,
hell yeah.
Dude's just completely oblivious to what's going on around him. It's like, one's all right, but 3, come on.
Yeah, there is always weird shit from one house, dude.
Yeah.
That's a really good song.
I've been volunteering for a hospital to do anymore. I only actually worked 2 days at the facility
nice.
this week.
You ready to watch this? Watch him. Oh, I didn't do it that time.
Ah, you fucked it up. That was cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
And this is Spangle.
Oh. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Dun, 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 dun.
I was listening to him on my way home last night, and the first album was 2014 Live at the Red Rocks, and I listened to the first song. I was like, wait a minute, no, I don't want to do this.
On the podcast, yeah, I just got a message from Dean about the intro.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, should I check it out right now on here?
Yeah, sure. What did he say?
I don't know. He's going to send me a sample.
Oh, nice. But what if we don't like it? Then we're going to be documented of us trashing it.
Yeah,
We're probably not going to trash it. Probably going to be happy as fuck that there's anything has come together at all. Want me to pause this?
Yeah, go ahead. Maybe I should hook up to the Bluetooth speaker.
Can you send it to me?
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Or, I don't know if I have any auxiliary cords up here. Yeah, I do.
Oh, I can send it to you.
Oxen.
Oxen. There's an oxen in here.
There's oxens in here.
I sent it to you.
Bluetooth.
Connected.
Connected.
Got it. All right, guys.
This is our new intro. Or maybe.
This is
We're
our
gonna check it out.
sample.
Yeah. Let's just talk mad shit on it anyways. No joke.
I want better, damn it. I don't think it
I
fits.
wanted to tickle my balls.
This doesn't fit our brand. The fuck's our brand?
We don't even have a brand.
We're just 2 jackasses
It's an
talking
oxen.
shit to each other all day.
Oh, yeah.
Actually.
Sounds interesting. What do you think? It's not
I feel like it
a little more upbeat.
a little bit more upbeat, a little less bass, but I liked it.
Okay.
I mean, I love bass and everything too, but I just felt like, I don't know, it just,
All right.
yeah.
That's what it is.
But I liked that a lot. That was like,
It's pretty tight.
that was good. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Dean, aka Lucid.
I'm gonna try working out something with.
We
that
like
also.
it, but
No, I'm gonna try doing something with my editing and just try, instead of playing it through the Bluetooth speaker, cut out where we played it. And
Yeah.
Just try to throw the whole sample
Right.
in there to the file itself. But with my engineering skills here and editing with my audio experience of the YouTube education I have,
right.
I might not be able to pull it off, especially with everything I got going on right now. But I will try. If anything, I'll just edit it a little bit, do some better sound editing to that portion. Mark down is at 50 some odd minutes. It's 58 minutes.
That was a minute and 34 seconds.
Yeah.
I would.
I liked it though. I'm gonna turn this back down and play some more Spango though. But yeah, I was saying I was put on my first whenever I was.
So I'm just saying, it's maybe something a little more upbeat, but we do like it.
Yeah. But I was listening to Spango on the way home, and fucking the first album was live at the Red Rocks. And I played the first
nice.
song, and I was like, I played like half the first song. I was like, I'm gonna be there, you know, like. I don't want to. I wanted to go in blind what I think this experience is gonna be like. You know, like I want to know. I want to refamiliar myself with Spangle again, but I don't want to listen to a concert he's already done where I'm gonna go see him.
Right.
You know. So, just gonna wait on that.
Where the fuck were we at on all this shit, though? What the fuck were we talking about?
Family. I was on that.
Fucking with people.
I got nothing.
Oh yeah, seclusion, being secluded. Yeah, I don't know. Man, maybe I do isolate myself too much.
I feel like that's sometimes why I get the way I feel. Like I just feel like I haven't interacted outside of my circle in a while.
Right, but then again, though, like when I do interact with people, I sometimes I get the satisfaction of social interaction, but sometimes it makes me feel shittier.
I guess it depends on who I'm like. There's times if I ain't gone out in a while, like if I'd go to Turner Hall or Tilly's and I see some guys that I used to fucking hang out with a lot, you know, like
Right.
kind of like reconnect or recatch up with some people that I used to, you know, kick it with all the time. Like
Right.
that's always, you know, a good feeling. But
Right.
like, depending on if I go out and just interact with a bunch of new people, sometimes like that's hit or miss. Most of the time, kind of miss
Right.
anymore.
I don't know. We'll see. Whatever life is. Life is weird.
This is it, man.
Now what?
There is part of this book I was reading while I was at hospital duty. I can't remember what part it is, but I need to fucking. I've been wanting to read about it or write out my notes, but I didn't have my notebook with me whenever I was reading it. But it was talking about how cells have life figured out better than we do.
Alright.
Because they know that even though like certain cells have different jobs, that they all still have one certain job, and that's just to provide for the whole being.
Right.
And that they only have like apparently they only keep 3 seconds worth of food, you know, just enough.
Right.
Because they also know that everything else is going to be provided for them, and that their job isn't more important than anybody else's job.
Right.
And nobody has a more important job than their job.
Right.
And it's just like the evolution of the cell. You know, their cells have life figured out more than we do.
Right. That's what I feel about plants. Because they just are. You know, they're not trying to be anything. They're just being.
just growing and living.
Yeah. Just there, doing our thing. Sitting in stillness.
I had Courtney read part of it too, the first chapter, and
What book is that?
this is
Boring! I'm joking.
The Book of Secrets. And
Yay!
actually, it's a New York Times bestseller. I didn't even read that part.
There's
Unlocking the Hidden Dimensions of Your Life.
There's a lot of those, though.
Yeah, true.
It
You're
almost
right.
means nothing.
Right. There's no merit to it. Like, what
Yeah.
does it take to get
A
become?
New York bestseller.
Yeah. But
No, you sold a book.
I found this was actually at the desk for Corridor 1. And I skimmed part of it. I was like, this seems really interesting, actually. And so I took it home. The wisdom you are already living, identifying with the body's intelligence. You have a higher purpose. You are in commune with the whole of life. Your awareness is always open to change from moment to moment. It senses everything in your environment. You feel acceptance for all others as equal without judgment or prejudice. You seize every moment with renewal, creativity, and not clinging to the old or worn out or outworn. Your being is cradled in the rhythms of the universe. You feel safe and nurtured. Your idea of efficiency is to let the flow of life bring you what you need. Force, control, and struggle are not your way. You feel a sense of connection with your source. You are committed to giving as the source of all abundance. You see all change, including birth and death, against a background of immortality. Whatever is unchanging is most real to you.
Oh yeah, that's pretty dope. Makes me think of this song called "Good Thoughts, Bad Thoughts" by the Funkadelics. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
All right. Travel like a king, listen to the inner voice. A higher wisdom is at work for you. Conquering the stumbling blocks come easier when the conqueror is in tune with the infinite. Every ending is a new beginning. Life is an endless unfoldment. Change your mind and you change your relation to time. You can find the answer. The solution lies within the problem. The answer is in every question. Dig it. An attitude is all you need to rise and walk away. Inspire yourself. Your life is yours. It fits you like your skin. The oak sleeps in the acorn. The giant sequoia tree sleeps in its tiny seed. A bird waits in the egg. God awaits for his unfoldment in man. Fly on, children. Play on. You gravitate to that which you secretly love most. You meet in life the exact reproduction of your own thoughts. There is no chance, coincidence, or accident. In a world ruled by law and divine order, you rise as high as your most dominant aspiration, and you descend to the level of your lowest concept of yourself. Free your mind, and your ass will follow. The infinite intelligence within you knows the answers. Its nature is to respond to your thoughts. Be careful of the thought seeds you plant in the garden of your mind, for seeds grow after their kind. Play on, children. Every thought felt as true or allowed to be accepted as true by your conscious mind takes roots in your subconscious, blossoms sooner or later into an act, and bears its own fruit. Good thoughts bring forth good fruit. Bullshit thoughts rot your meat. Think right and you can fly. The kingdom of heaven is within. Free your mind and your ass will follow. The kingdom of heaven is within. Yeah. Some dope shit, dude.
Hell yeah.
I'm talking about some dude wearing a diaper smoking crack on stage. Whatever.
That's what he wanted to do, so he did it.
Yeah, but dude, I love that fucking song though, dude. Good Thoughts, Bad Thoughts. The Funkadelics. The kingdom of heaven is within. I like using that. Be careful of the thought seed you plant in the garden of your mind. It's a good one too. And dude, honestly, there's just so much fucking. God, dude, it's awesome. I love it. When he's like fucking, the oak sleeps in the acorn, and the giant sequoia tree sleeps in its tiny seed. God waits for his unfoldment in man. You gravitate to that which you secretly love most. Like that's your subconscious, you know, like guiding you to fucking what you actually desire. I feel like, and just. There is no chance, coincidence, or accident. A lot of times I feel that too. It's hard to say, dude. That's what fucking, dude. God, let's talk about some fucking nonsense bullshit, dude.
Let's get real.
Let's get real, dude.
Real
Dude,
talk.
when motherfuckers are like talking about these synchronicities, they're like, "Oh my god, we're just aligned so much," or like, "We're this or we're that," because
Just talking that voice way more often.
because we've aligned, like, because this thing was the same with us, or this thing was the same, or this thing, and it's like, oh, these synchronicities, like, oh god, it's destiny, and it's like, how many times can you believe that before and it just not be true?
Right.
You know, because it's like, okay, it's like how many times you can convince yourself that there's these synchronicities in these relationships that you're creating with people that end up falling apart, you know, before you decide that these synchronicities aren't real and that they're just patterns that you're fucking acknowledging with your mind.
I'm gonna say, like, maybe that relationship ran its course.
Right? Maybe.
You know, like, maybe, you know, like, I feel like I've had lots of relationships and a lot, you know, have come and gone, but Duke's outside.
I hear
But,
that.
you know, like, people change and people grow, you know, like, and different things happen.
Brings us back to marriage, bro. It brings us back to monogamy, dude. I feel like monogamy is fucking weird, dude. I really do. Because, man, I just feel like that there is just too much to be offered by any people in the world. And I feel like when you decide to...
That was the wind.
Yeah.
Apologies, people. That was the wind.
I feel like when you decide to be in fucking a monogamous type of relationship, I'm not saying you necessarily have to fucking bang other fucking people, but the fact that you've said it that you can only love and experience that this one person, when I feel like, dude, there is just multiple people that you can give and receive love from, and not just a sexual manner, and also fucking just be able to give and receive from others, you know. And I feel like at least in my experiences of when I have tied myself down to one sole individual, that I have shut myself off of the idea that I can receive things from other people, you know, because that this relationship is what requires my attention, and that I can't build upon relationships with other fucking people, because then that is some sort of disservice or to the relationship that I am in. And I feel like a lot of people hold that idea that when you are in this relationship that you can't do that because it is a disservice to them. And I just feel like that ultimately stifles growth, because we are changing, and some relationships do run their course, and we learn some lessons from some people, and sometimes it's best to fucking move on, you know, and maybe change the dynamics of that relationship, you know, fucking in general. And I just feel like when we hold this societal outlook of how we are supposed to be, you know, with one person and another person, a man and a woman, fucking, then that is ultimately, eventually, you know, seems to stifle us. Yeah. I think about a lot of things.
I'm just trying to make sure I got enough ass wipes to wipe my ass with these days.
Yeah. It's hard for you to talk about it because you're in a relationship. But I can talk about whatever the fuck I want. Sorry.
You got me in check right now.
I'm Rowdy. Rowdy Piper. What's that? Nice pen.
It is a nice pen.
I think Dean messaged me back. Hopefully he's not mad that we're fucking being picky little bitches.
He said okay. There we go. Got the window finally shut all the way. That window is a pain in the
I said don't hate us for being semi-picky bitches.
I feel like besides that, we're pretty easy, actually.
Oh, yeah.
At least try
We
to.
like it, but we want you to remake it. Fuck
So,
that. I'll make
just
it a copy. Yeah.
I'll just copy it.
I don't know. That's just like one thought. That's like one thing that I've thought a lot about.
You've had a lot of time to think, haven't you?
I have a lot of time to think in general. Kind of something but it's weird because sometimes I don't think about anything and I feel like I should be thinking about something, and when I'm not, I feel like I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
I feel like I don't retain anything I read or think about, or like my ideas. Like, I don't know. I feel like I am just being anymore, and sometimes I forget how to just be, and I don't know what.
You said you were just being.
I know, but like I feel like I don't know how to describe it right now. It's silence.
Yeah, you don't have to fucking describe it. Do you not know how to describe it because
I
you don't want to express your true feelings?
No, it's because I just don't know how to like.
Right.
I feel like I don't take enough time to fucking sit anymore and fucking think about things. Sometimes I'm
You can just
fucking. I know it, but like.
Do it anytime. Your brain just is there. Maybe there's just nothing to spark the thought.
My creative process or my thought process, like I'm just. I feel like I consume a lot more anymore. Like I'm just constantly eating. I don't know, like. I haven't put thought or effort into some of these subjects we talk about, or things that I would like to eventually. I just haven't.
I just find myself in almost a constant state of analysis where I'm like just trying to really understand stuff.
I guess that's also probably where I'm at. I quit evaluating myself as much as I used to. Trying to figure out like where I'm at and just.
Right.
I think it's also because I'm not like mentally where I'm at, but like what I'm like doing as like occupation and profession and living and taking care of that kind of shit right now a lot lately.
Yeah, I don't know. The things interest me like that. I don't know, fucking. And not only like self-analysis, but I mean just like analysis of like society in general. Like I'm not just paying attention to myself. Like first I'll see a trait or a characteristic that I'm feeling, or like look at myself, and then I'll look for a repeat pattern in other people, and then I will be like, okay, so is there something else that or that's like moving us towards this? Why, because it's like, because dude, my the way I feel about fucking people though is like the way I feel. Probably most people have gone through or had that feeling. Like there's only a certain amount of fucking feels to feel. You know what I'm saying? And like I just feel like that we all cycle through them. So it's like, okay, if I felt this or I felt this, then chances are most other people have, maybe not all. I'm a little fucked up, probably think of some way fucked up shit, but I'm sure most people also fucking think about fucked up ass shit too, and fucking also about good shit. And then to realize that we're all just really the same in that aspect, it's kind of interesting. Then you can kind of look at things a little differently. Like, okay, so why are we all like this? Why are we all shifting? Like, one good thing I like to fucking draw from is fucking Facebook, because a lot of people just air whatever out there, and I'm like, okay, I'm feeling the same way too. As this individual may feel, oh, this person's feeling the same way. And like I might have multiple friends that don't even really know each other, but they're all posting that they're having this thought or this feeling, and it's like, okay, why are we all having this feeling? Like we're not in any contact together, but but we all feel isolated in our own each individual fucking thing at that time. But it's like, really, there's a multitude of people thinking and feeling these same fucking things. It's very strange. It's weird how we can feel so isolated but yet be so going through the same shit all together. It's weird.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
That it is. I feel
like people are strange. I feel like I'm strange.
What's the definition of strange?
Me.
succeeded much?
Actually, kind of the opposite. I was actually talking to this individual, and I was like, they're like, showing that video of that concrete work. Like, oh, it looks great, you know, like, really, you know, like, oh, thanks. I'm like, actually, I didn't do any of the finished work. I just pretty much got the concrete on the ground and leveled it out, and while the people that finish it, you know, come behind me, they're like, you have the most important job. And then I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, why are you this fucking such this empowering being? You know, I'm like, I'm here like minimizing my duties while you're over here fucking like magnifying them. She's like, it's just the way I was raised, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and then I'm like, okay, so why do I do that? And I'm like, is it because
You don't feel you have that importance or self-worth?
or is it just because I don't want to put myself on a pedestal for anything that I do? You know, I think that it's more of that. I feel like I have like a lot of like ego conflicts that go on, like that I'll feel a certain way or like want to be like this more outgoing, like not outgoing, fucking what's the word to describe it? I don't know, just more you know, like out there, but I feel like I keep a lot of it in. I'm trying to really explain this. I don't know, it's hard to like be how can you be confident without being like fucking
Cocky?
full-headed and cocky and like overconfident, you know?
It's
like,
a very fine line. Like, not fine, it's a
Yeah.
very thin line.
right? And like most of the times I err on the side of incompetence than overcompetence, you know? And I think that has a detriment, you know? But I don't know, to me, I don't know. It is a very fucking thin, fine line. Like, but there's some things that I'm confident in that I do, and like some days I feel more confident in others, but then, I don't know, it's weird.
It's a very thin, fine line to where it's not even like there, because everybody's going to see it differently. Some people might just see it as confident, some other people might see it as cocky. And
Right, and then why do I give a fuck what these other people think?
That
But I
too.
guess it's how I'm perceiving myself, though, is more so what I'm...
Because you also, like, you don't want people to be thinking you're some cocky guy, like, oh, I'm the greatest, because who wants to be the asshole that thinks they're the greatest, you know?
Right.
Like, whenever
And
it's
I
just
don't want to create any false delusions of
that, too.
who I may actually be. Like, yeah, I don't want to be like, oh, yeah, I'm pour this concrete, and they're like, oh, well, actually, I do, like, the simplest fucking job. You know, it's like there's a big difference between raking concrete and actually finishing it.
I get that way sometimes at drill, you know, like, just with certain things, it's like, a lot of people have, like, a lot of confidence instilled in me, you know, like, have confidence that I have the ability to do something, and sometimes it's like, I don't know if I got this, man. Like, you know, sometimes I feel like I'm in over my head, and
Right.
most of the time, like, I've managed to stay
Pull
afloat,
through, yeah.
but sometimes it's just like, oh, fuck.
Right.
It gets that way sometimes.
It does, dude.
It's like, am I in too deep? Like,
I get that way when I'm working on printers, dude, and accounts, and I'm like, because they're like really thinking about it. And I'm like, I know how to work on them and shit, but it's like, I don't know, like most of the time, I make stupid, I don't know, maybe I just make stupid mistakes, or I get caught up, and like, I don't know, like, I feel like I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I don't know anything about what I feel like I should. I guess because I'm basing it off of what like Todd knows and like Todd's abilities and shit, and like he's able to, like, he just knows so much about circuitry and electronics and just like that shit. And I'm like, dude, Todd has such a vast understanding of this, and like I have an understanding of it, but not to the degree he does. And I just feel like I'm like, what the fuck am I fucking doing? And especially like a customer's there and they're like watching me and they want to know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm like, there's no way that I can explain this in fucking terms that you will understand. You know, it's like I feel like sometimes I barely have a grasp.
right?
Of it.
It's like, how well do I really know it if I
I
can't
can't-
describe it or
Right.
explain it to somebody else? You know,
Right.
like, that's how I feel at drill, especially. Is like, I know what the fuck I'm doing with a lot of things, like what I'm working
Right,
on.
'cause I
or
just know how to do the
drawing.
motion.
Yeah, like I can't teach it to you though. I
Right.
suck at teaching it to you.
Right.
Like, it's like, how come I can't like relay what's really happening here? Like,
Right.
why? Like,
Is it a lack of understanding on my part?
yeah, or is it just like my lack of being able to communicate clearly?
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
It's like I feel like maybe I should, if I truly knew it,
That's
I
where
should
that-
be able to fucking describe it better.
That's where that fine line of confidence is, you know, because it's like, is it's lack of confidence in yourself and your ability to communicate with people? Because I feel like sometimes that is for me, because I get like, I notice more so when somebody comes to me with like an authoritarian attitude, like that I'm at a customer and they kind of like come to me like I'm their subordinate, you know, and like are like kind of not drilling me, but like, you know, whatever, like talk to me like I'm working for them and not
Come at you, they're in a higher position.
Yeah.
They're talking down to you.
yeah, pretty much. I find that it's harder for me to communicate to that individual because now I'm like put on like this weird defensive because you've come at me in this like authoritarian way. But if I am just
You're not
like,
signing my paychecks here, bitch.
yeah, but if I'm just discussing something with somebody, like I can communicate a little bit better than that.
Isn't that crazy though? Like you could be talking about the same exact thing, and I guess just between the people or the environment or the scenario,
Right.
or whatever it is you could be talking about,
Right.
can affect how clearly you communicate
Right.
what it is.
Yeah,
Like
it's
that.
weird. It is weird.
Like that's honestly how I feel sometimes just on the podcast right here, dude. Like trying to describe how certain things.
Am I coming at you like I'm an authoritarian?
No, not like that.
Respect
I'm
my authority.
just sometimes it just seems like at that current time, I don't know if it's subconsciously knowing that people are gonna be listening to this later or whatever. You know, it's like I can't say effectively what I really want to say, but
Right.
come
Because of how
talking to
you-
you about the same thing later, or Courtney or somebody else about the subject later. It's like
Right.
if I could have just said that
Right.
during this time.
Yeah, but do this for you, not for the other people. Anything that I'm really talking about anymore is honestly for myself because this has been pretty therapeutic for me, and I feel like I'm kind of breaking down some barriers that I've really built up and
It
just
warms my heart, man.
it warms my heart. And I kind of just like of expressing myself in a manner, you know, that is healthy and not just like pinting shit up and
I feel like that's where I'm trying to like figure out too is like what am I trying to express about myself? Like I feel like I don't have much thought or input on certain things because I feel like I feel like I used to be a caring person or I am, but like some things I don't concern myself with maybe.
Right.
You know?
I'm not really concerning myself with anything. I feel like besides just like my own thoughts, you know, like as far as like what other people are doing, or you know,
I feel like I want to break out of that a little bit more, you know, like get out of my own little circle and just try to like fucking reach an impact on other people, you know, as I feel like that's what's really needed, and I can't even fucking figure out my own shit. How am I supposed to figure that out?
Yeah, that's it, dude. Just to let people know that they're not alone in feeling how they feel, because the way you're feeling, somebody else out there is feeling the exact same way, you know. And like, it's comforting when you can hear somebody else discuss that you're not alone in your own fucking fucked up little way or whatever the fuck you have going on. It's like this weird cynical comfort.
We all have those same feelings.
And you're like, oh, I'm really not the only one. Hey man, you're not as fucked up as you think you are, man. We're all just a little bit fucked up, dude.
You'd be surprised on how many actual murderers are normal people that just got pushed a little too far, just made one stupid mistake. Come to find out, they're as normal as you and I.
Right? I mean, yeah, we're all just one fucking thread away from potentially
Exactly.
doing something fucking.
And that's what I'm getting at, though. Is like that's
You
which
hold-
people could fucking realize that, you know,
Right.
murderers aren't really they're murderers, but like serial killers are fucked up individuals.
Right.
Murderers just some of them fucked up somewhere. I got pushed too far. I was too
Right.
drunk, or
Yeah, but
Shit
still,
happened.
regardless, you fucking
Yeah.
took another human being.
I'm not saying we should fucking allow the murderers. I'm just saying like we're all capable of that.
Right. Oh
you
yeah.
know?
Do we all hold infinite potential to be anything?
That's what I was trying to like get it to relate to, is that we all have potential to be in prison. Like that's what I was telling fucking somebody at work. Was like because he was talking about how I was fucking these. I was like, dude, I know damn well I've done some stupid shit in my life where I could be here, you know, like,
Right.
and I look at these guys as if it was me trying to fucking do my bit also,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna be doing the same fucking shit.
Right.
I'm gonna be fucking hot wiring my hot pot to where it actually boils my fucking noodles. I'm gonna
Faux
be
show.
gambling with my fucking property box
My
shit so
commissary.
that way I can fucking eat some more, you know,
Right.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta fucking survive too, you know.
Right.
Venting ain't easy.
No, no.
And that's what I told him, and he's like, makes sense. And I'm like, and that's why I fuck with him, because, you know, when you fuck with them like the way I fuck with them,
Right.
I'm not a dick about it. I'm just literally giving you shit.
Right.
Gay jokes, fuck with
Yeah.
your hair, you know? Like,
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
come tuck you in at night.
Doing it.
It's gonna get weird in that aspect. And it's not that, why is your fucking commissary box got too many noodles, or why is your hot pot out when it's not supposed to be out at this time? And
Yeah.
it's like, dude, these guys got to go to work.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Like, they're getting ready for group. They
Right.
want to have breakfast before.
Right. I'm gonna have some oatmeal, some coffee.
Dude told me how he caught a ticket for popping his head out the fucking into the hallway to look at the clock to see what time it was.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, you got a ticket for that?
Oh yeah.
Like, that's some.
There's some petty ass shit there, dude.
Yeah, it's. And that's the shit that I don't reinforce, though.
Dude, I got in an argument with the teacher there, dude. They put me in seg and everything for
Oh,
it.
damn. The 4-man seg room.
There's
I didn't
actually
see
wooden walls.
They're wooden walls?
Yeah, they're not like.
I haven't
concrete,
even been
dude.
in there yet.
Yeah, fuck.
I have
yeah.
not had a tour of that place.
No,
It
no
fucking
shit.
it's shit, dude. It's like, what the fuck's really going on? You're like, you're just throwing me out
Right.
to the wolves, and luckily, like, I'm in this mentality of like,
They're talking
fuck
about.
it.
Doug said something about fucking. Because it was one of the sergeant's moms, I think, that was the teacher. And dude, she was an idiot, dude. I'm like, I was asking her a question, and I was like, so why is this the way that this is? Because it wasn't making fucking sense to me. And her only explanation is because that they say it is. And I'm like, well, that's not a fucking explanation. I'm like, I'd like to actually know. And like, I was actually trying to have like an informed discussion. Because I'm obviously not an idiot. You know, it's like,
If
this
I,
should have the capacity for it.
if I was a student and I was giving my answers for my homework and put, because that's what it says in the book, you're gonna mark that answer wrong.
Right. Well, not if it's right. Because it says it in the book.
Well, I meant, like, if you put that, that's the initials of what she's saying.
If
though. It's
I
like,
give an answer,
because
and
that's
they
just the
ask
way it is.
Why is this? Yeah, it's just that's the way Jesus said it.
Because
Is.
the book said it's this way.
Right.
Okay, but
Yeah,
and he explained why the book is explaining it
Dude,
this
it just
way.
was not making sense. And then I ended up getting kicked out of class, and I couldn't go to fucking school anymore.
I have not had a tour of the place yet.
He was like saying something about fucking pepper spraying, dude. And I'm like, I'll take it. Fuck it. I've been in a gas chamber. I'll take it. No, I'd rather be gassed than pepper spray.
Yeah, me too. Me too. It's been a deep conversation, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. I didn't have anything to bring to the table, dude.
I feel like I haven't lately, man. I feel like I get a little bummed out, worked out over it for some reason.
Hey,
it's
dude,
like,
we
man, I
talked,
ain't
though.
fucking.
Don't put so much emphasis on it, man.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I am just like, I feel bad because I feel like I'm not bringing my best quality
Dude, you're fucking
to the podcast.
Whatever. You're fucking uploading this shit. You're hitting at people for guests. You're doing all sorts of shit, dude. You're contributing. You're doing what you do.
Small little
fucking-
victories, I guess I should start taking in.
Yeah.
Like,
See? And now you can't unfeel the way you feel, though, because you already feel that way.
Exactly.
Fuck! New segment. Is Josh overthinking it? Fuck, we're all overthinking it.
It's just been one long process.
Yeah, dude, that's all this is, man. I'm trying to be more content with it.
I'm still working on trying to just better my home life, I guess. If I can try to put myself in a position or a place where I'm could at least be content with. Yeah. I want less restrictions, that's for sure. I want a little bit more freedom. That's definitely know where I stand at.
I feel that. I also feel like the biggest restriction in my life is me.
Yeah. I mean, you're the one that was telling me, the only responsibility you have, well, you have your kids, which be proud of that. But you were telling me the only responsibility I have to me is, myself.
Yeah.
I just gotta keep myself alive.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
I wake up in the morning, I'm here.
Okay.
Check, I did it.
Okay, I do
what I'm
whatever
gonna
the fuck I
do.
wanna
I'm
do.
just, hey, I'm surviving.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you could live in a backpack.
But see, and in that essence, though, like if if I'm just looking in the aspect of if I just need to survive, then I'm doing great.
Yeah.
But why am I not content with that, though?
Yeah, I mean, because you have this idea of the life that you should be living, and maybe you should just rewrite that idea. I don't know. Honestly, dude, if I didn't have fucking kids, I mean, I don't know where I'd be at now because I don't know how how much of an influence that was for me to live a better life in general. But I mean, dude, I could probably just be okay with not even having a job sometimes and just like living in a tent, backpacking somewhere, and maybe working jobs here and there. I don't even know, dude. I don't know where I'd be, or I know that there's just if I wasn't happy with where I was, dude, and I wanted to go do something else, and I didn't have anybody else but me to fucking be responsible for, dude. Okay, whatever, dude. As long as I'm not dead, dude, I'm cool, dude. I'll fucking sleep behind a Walmart, whatever. I don't know.
I'm gonna go hang out in the mattress firm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I would do, dude. I mean, it's just like the possibilities. It's like the only restriction that there is the idea of the life that you feel like you should be living. I don't know. I think it would be cool to kind of fucking...
Yeah, to all you single people out there,
Go farm around.
like still in like your 20s,
No kids.
early 30s, no kids, like fucking... You ain't happy, fucking just leave.
Just
You could
fucking
rebuild
leave.
your credit score later, sell all that shit.
Sell that shit, bitch. I don't know. It's weird, but I don't know. I might not feel that way either. I don't know. No saying, because I haven't been in that position. I've had kids since I was 17 years old.
I feel like the guard, before I got my job that I have now, I feel like the guard was what kept me around. I remember I was really happy to be getting out when my first contract was getting up, and I was like, I'm just gonna fucking deuce out,
Right.
I'm kind of glad I re-enlisted though, because it was the only thing that was really keeping me from really fucking up was the guard. Like I had that little small reason to give myself that discipline.
At least it gave you that.
Yeah, exactly.
It didn't give me shit.
Like,
Except for money to blow on.
I mean, I was still pretty stupid and careless, but
Okay.
and I know it wasn't making me be disciplined. It was me being disciplined for it,
Right.
And that, to be able to say I did that, because I know, dude, if I didn't have that right out the gate graduating or whatever, I'd probably be in prison.
Could be.
We're all human. I don't know what the fuck I'd end up doing. Like, I had nothing guiding me, giving me any reason to fucking stick around. Yeah, like...
Right.
Then again, I had nothing to keep me around either. And I probably would have been like, yeah, dude, fucking, let's hitchhike to California.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Be alright.
Yeah, I'd always be down for that. Like, I don't know, if I would have still gotten to the same things I am, like rock climbing and backpacking or whatever. I mean, no saying, dude. I might have just fucking packed a bag and, like, hitchhike to national forests, wherever, and go rock climbing or camping or backpacking out, and fucking, if I needed money, fucking work somewhere, do whatever. Trade labor for a day's worth of, a week, stay somewhere for a week, work, fucking go backpacking, fucking, whatever.
Go work at fucking REI for the week, like, all right,
Yeah,
hey,
or just go get go get some, like, minuscule job somewhere that fucking just pays me just enough to have what I need to go fucking, live a minimalist life, fucking doing whatever. I'd probably definitely still live a minimalist life, absolutely. I feel like my life isn't as minimal as it used to be. I'm trying to go back to there. Which, look at all your shit, doesn't make me feel so bad. But I do want to cut this off, bro. To be honest with you, man. I've been up since I've been at work since 5.
I wasn't expecting. Oh, you've been at work. I wasn't expecting to make it. I was feeling an hour.
Yeah, I don't know where we're at.
An hour 40.
Nice. Yeah, I got up at 4 o'clock, was at work by 5, got off at 1 o'clock, was in Mount Olive by quarter to 10 till 2.
Jeez, get off your soapbox.
I will not. I'm a fucking cocky ass bitch. And then I fucking, I'm just gonna break it down in my day real quick. Fucking poured 8 yards of concrete. Then left there, went to Uncle Todd's, got keys for Turner Hall, went back to Turner Hall, dropped off some shit at Turner Hall for him, and then went back to Uncle Todd's, dropped the keys off, and now I'm here podcasting. And I've had 2 protein bars and some cashews.
Oh shit! I think we might have some of that fucking roast left over.
Yeah, I'm not fucking.
Yeah, you're gonna crash hard. You got work tomorrow too, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, by all means, dude. It's 2 guys trying to podcast.
Chicka, yeah.
Deucing out. Love you guys. Hope you enjoy it.